Oh, hello and good morning, everybody. Today is 26th of March, tomorrow. The twins turn 11 months, and we haven't done much of an update, to be honest, but I think it's time. And we haven't done an update only because we're so busy. They've changed so much. It's gone absolutely crazy, and I just can't believe how much they've changed, how everything has changed, how like daily routines have changed. We're now eating solids. We're now nearly walking. I think it's definitely time for an update and let you know how it's going because it's crazy. And let's start with the fact of after our last update, I think it was 6 months, teething started. And when teething starts and you've got twins, it's a game changer. So you just get over one tooth coming up, then the other one's getting another tooth. It's a constant craziness because obviously they get very upset, pain, Nurofen, whatever you've got, teething powders. But the first ever tooth, and that has to go in history, was in Gran Canaria on our lovely holiday. Callie was just so upset for days and she'd cry and cry, and we were like, oh my god, we've got like a week here and she's so upset. We couldn't go to the restaurants because she's just constantly unhappy. And I think we were like third or fourth day in, and I've looked at her, but she wouldn't like get red or slobber or anything, so you wouldn't know. And I looked at her mouth, and she had her first tooth. It was on the bottom. We're like, oh my god, we've got our first tooth. So this was a big, like, we were just so happy that day, and we did a little celebration and got a little prosecco and loved her a lot and snuggles and kisses, and we knew then everything will change. And then 2 weeks later, I actually got his first tooth as well on the top, and it just went crazy. So now Callie's got two on the bottom, two on the top, but Axel's gone crazy. I think Axel's gone like 4 on top, and he's got 2 on, but he's got 6 teeth, and Callie's like a bit behind. But I think this is due to the calcium and the dairy product that she's intaking, not as much as he does, because as you know, Callie's got the eczema and she still suffers with that. And we found out now, I think it was about 7 to 8 months, we figured out what it was, because it was dairy, the issue with the eczema. As everyone says, it's a stomach issue. Most likely is the diet. So one of the weeks that sets the eczema off. It's not going to stop her eczema, but it sets her off and makes it worse. It's a gut issue basically. And one of the weeks we just ran out of yogurt, didn't give them any more yogurt. We usually give them a natural yogurt, full fat natural yogurt, and they used to love it. And the one from Lidl was the best. And I've noticed her eczema was just getting better and better. Like, she didn't have the scratches here, she wasn't scratching her chest. And I was thinking, oh my god, it's dairy. So now we had to minimize, obviously, yogurt, cheese, everything that is like, you can't add to her dinner. Well, we do butter, sometimes we do still add butter to her stuff, just so she gets a bit. But I used to give them like, white cheese, yellow cheese, mozzarella all the time. But now I can't give her that. So I think that's preventing her from like breaking more teeth. But at the moment I've got them in the monitor, they're sleeping. They're like first nap of the day. Usually we wake up about 7 or even 6:30 sometimes, but they've been sleeping well. For the last night, but they having terrible cold at the moment. Actually, he's barely like having any voice. He's snotty, like coughing really badly, unhappy, doesn't want to eat. I think he'll wake up in a minute because I can see him moving. I'll show you guys. Callie's dealing with it a bit better, but we've got an appointment today at 2:30. We'll go and see the doctor because it's not all right, because we're loading him on Nurofen every 4 hours. We've got the rub for the chest, which make them feel better. We're on showers every night, hot showers, team up with vapor rub, and we're on the nasal spray for the babies to help them breathe because they're just so congested. So hopefully that will make them feel better. But Callie's like that far from walking. Actually, he's also not far from it, but for example, he wouldn't just stand up and like hold his balance. He's constantly around, doesn't stop, a bit wobbly here and there, but the crawling is like, we're well past that. We're starting to look more into the TV now. You know, when we play something baby and they like the colours and get a bit more interested into it. Apart from that, solids, we've got 3 meals a day. We do breakfast and then milk, we do lunch and then milk, and then we do dinner and then milk. We're trying to start now actually on a bit more of normal milk, just full fat normal milk, like, you know, adult's milk that we put in your coffee. Just add into his formula so we could then completely move him on, transition him to normal milk when he's 1, as the health visitor said. Callie will be a bit different because she's okay on this formula and her eczema doesn't go crazy because there's not much dairy in that formula. As we know, these formulas are not great. So it will be really difficult for her to be changed to normal milk because I think she's just going to go, you know, not great. She's going to start itching again and just scratch her body all over. Apart from that, I'm trying to think what else. We're getting ready for their birthday. I'm really excited, but we have our holiday. Before that, we booked a holiday in Mallorca for 9 nights. I think we're going 15th of April to the 25th. And I can't really wait. I need a bit of sunshine, a bit of happiness, a bit of walk around the beaches, a bit of beaches. The babies need it. Like Callie's really good on sunshine with her eczema. I really can't wait. That will be the last holiday before I go back to work. And on 27th, which is Sunday, will be their birthday. We've ordered a lot of decorations. We've invited family. We'll have a little gathering. We got them their baby clothes, which are so cute. So I really hope they enjoy it because it's all about them. We got them little baby cakes for them to, you know, eat and smash and enjoy. And hopefully, I really hope we're gonna have a sunny day. And we'll get them loads of balloons. I really hope they enjoy it. Also after their birthday on 27th, on 28th, which is Monday, is their first ever day with the childminder. So we'll see how that goes. They will only go Monday and Tuesday. So childminder, the rest of the time we'll have them. I really hope they take it well. If they don't, it will just take a while. But a lot's coming, and you know, when you're a bit worried for the change, and I go back on 30th of April, go back to work, because, you know, it is time. I feel ready to go back, and I think financially it's getting a bit tight. I'm not gonna lie. It's only one person working, and here in England, the maternity pay, depending on which company, but you basically don't get anything after the 9th month of maternity. So most mothers go back at the 9th or the 6th month, but I just stretch mine to 12 months, but they haven't been any pay since, so it's a bit of a struggle. But I'd rather be with my babies than going back early, and, you know, it's their first year of life, and I want to take it all in as much as I can, because once I go back to work, I know I won't have as much time, and I'll probably miss a few bits and bobs. I'll miss them really a lot. What else? At the moment, Callie's like completely addicted to her mum. She's got this very separation anxiety situation at the moment. She hates when Georgia leaves. She gives Georgia snuggles only. It's really, really cute. I love it. And actually, at the moment, he's just not well, but he just loves opening doors, exploring, climbing on stuff, falling. He's just so clumsy, that boy, honestly. And then he cries, but he can't cry because he's so unwell. But I wanted to talk about the health visitor when she came. She was extremely happy with them. So this was like 2 weeks ago, maybe max, or maybe one. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So Kylie was 73 centimeters, and she was 9.8 kilograms, and he was 79 centimeters, and he was 9.3 kilograms. So they're doing amazing, but actually everyone's saying he's going to be so long. His hands are really large hands, you could see it. His feet are like that. He's size like 3 on shoes already. And we're really happy with that because, you know, tall boy, but I wish he was eating a bit more. But at the moment, he's got a good appetite usually. But at the moment, he's just like this morning, he just wouldn't eat his breakfast. He'd just have a little fit of anger and cry. And when you combine that with all the crying and all the snots and all the coughs, and you're just like, I'll give you a hug, but you give him a hug and all he's after is the remote, or it's like we've got this addiction with the remote. This is like a mission of life. We want the remote and mummy's phones, even though you have to put them aside. Like, we can't use this table anymore. Coffee is, you can't leave your coffee because that's just getting spilled. The carpet's being vomited nearly everywhere. They're nearly touching now the ledge of the window, which is not great. The plants are getting digged in. Like Axel had a taste of a bit of soil the other day. And I think he must have thought it's tasty, but it wasn't that tasty, I don't think, because he vomited it all. And then we had to wash him in the sink because he was just covered. This is the difference now. You leave them for like a minute while you go and wash their bottle or something, a minute. And then you find them covered in vomit. It's just sick everywhere, and there's soil everywhere, there's food everywhere. And what's the most craziest about him, fun about it, I don't know, you want to see that. But you pull one child away and you go and wash them, the other one goes and sees what that is. So Kali will be right over into the vomit, and you're just like... So at the moment it's just like difficult because they do understand no, but they don't want to listen to you really. That cabinet that's on our corridor with pulling drawers, that's just like completely wrecked. Everything goes out. So what I start to do now is just take the drawer out and leave it on the floor and just let them touch it, because it's just getting completely wrecked. Another thing that I didn't know here in the UK as a support is once the health visitor comes, they offer support in terms of your gates and your safety cabinets, etc., etc. They can come and install that for free, which I was not aware of, and this was a big expense for us because we had to buy the gates and you had to buy all stuff, but we didn't buy the cabinet closure things yet. So we said, and we haven't really attached the gates properly because don't want to just start making holes everywhere and not do it properly. So we're expecting that call where they're going to call us to come and install gates and measure and etc, etc. So I can't wait for that because we have gates, but I'm not entirely happy with them, let's say it that way. And they'll come and have a look at the windows and make it safe for the babies. And even though we're a new build and our windows don't completely open, they've got latches on them and you can't really come out of them. Another thing is everything, all the cupboards in the kitchen now. It's just, I've got days where I'm like, I'm just going to go out and put them in the pram because they love going out, obviously. And when we have a sunny day like today's lovely, they love it. And it just gives them that peace, I think. Sometimes they need change of area and atmosphere, like I don't keep them just in this room. We go in the kitchen, go upstairs, downstairs. We let them go in the garden. Callie wasn't really a fan of the garden because we put her down. I don't know whether it was the grass. She just would not move and just cry in the middle of the garden. So I don't know. And try to eat the small stones. So now around the perimeter where the flags are, we bought this big pebble stone, so they can't really. They still would take the stones, but they can't put them in their mouths because we have these small white stones that literally grab them. It's like a sensory play for them and start putting them in their mouths or just doing that. And you're like, oh no, I don't want you to start pooping stones now or get it stuck in your throat. Oh, it's like everything. And I was thinking about these stones before they were even born, but we just never had the chance. So now it's done. And it's a lot better for them. It's a lot safer. Now I'm looking for what to buy, probably new furniture for outside for the summer so we can enjoy it, because we've got this lovely tables and chairs, but we've been here 5 years now and I think they're going a bit, you buy an outdoor furniture, even though we take it in, we store it under our stairs, it still rots, it gets a bit rusty. It does need a change, and I think we'd have a lovely time in our garden this year. So loads to come up, and I look forward to it. I look forward to a great holiday as well. I look forward to going in the sea with them when we go now in April. Possibly go to Bulgaria this summer as well. So stay tuned for holiday videos. So as I said, Mallorca will be the next one, and we'll be in Calador. So stay tuned for this one. If you like this video and you want to hear more about twins life, please subscribe. I'll go and get Axie now because he's awake, and you could see him here we are. Here is Mr. Axel. Say hello. Show how tall you are. Do you want to show how tall you are? We've still got blue eyes. Callie's eyes are more hazily green, bluey, depending on the light. But this is our gorgeous boy that woke up. Want to say hi? Hi. Hi to the camera. And down. He's a lovely boy growing up so well. That baby. Damaliczek. La 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 la. Axie, look. Oh. Dumb. What do you have? Duh. What's this? You haven't seen that before, have you? Oh, you were so small. Oh, up two. He's very happy because he slept well. Yeah, you slept well, you feel better? Da, Mama? Da? Is Callie awake as well? Well, I'm gonna have to show you Callie out as well, guys. Because she just woke up, so you see her. They're collecting the bin now. Axie? Axie? Leave the camera, Mama. Hello? Hello, baby. He's just smiling now. Well, this is how it is when you have twins. One's going crazy, one sat down. Oh, he's a baby girl. Roshi. Well, stay tuned, guys, for the next updates. Say hi, baby. Hi. Oh, precious girl. And we'll see you soon. There we are. Say hi.